Are you secretly left-handed?
Let's talk about that.
Good mythical morning.
12% of the world's population is left-handed, and you just might be a left-hander and not even know it.
Huh.
And here's why. Because of the fact that 12% of people are left-handed.
I thought it would be higher than that.
And 88% of people are right-handed. Just doing some math in my head.
You did.
Real
that was
quick.
Good. That was good.
That means that almost 90% of the world's population is right-handed, so we have a right-hander's world. And there are a lot of things that you may not think about that are actually designed for right-handed people.
Right.
Like a measuring cup. You know, if it's got the handle on it, it's actually like this, and so you can read the measurements while you're holding it. Watches are made for right-handed people. They go on the left, like when you're trying to do the clasp. Computer mouses, right-handed. Zippers are for right-handed people because the flap is on the left-hand side. So if you're left-handed, you kind of get in there and, sorry to demonstrate there.
Don't demonstrate. Or if you're like making a jacket zipper, I think that's...
Yes.
Maybe.
School desks, scissors.
Right.
Lots of things for right-handed people. So because of this...
You can't see how to cut if you're left-handed with these.
Can't see the cut.
Now, a lot of people, a lot of parents, especially a long time ago, but it still happens, have actually seen left-handedness emerging in their children, and they try to slap that left hand down, slap it down, boy, and they want people to be right-handed because it's a right-hander's world.
Well, society is built that way.
And it turns out this may not be a good idea. There's a study out of Sweden that shows that ambidextrous children, because what happens is when you try to get somebody to use their right hand when they're actually left-handed, is they just grow up being ambidextrous. They've got equal use or somewhat equal use of two hands. Ambidextrous children are at greater risk for developmental conditions such as ADHD, and another study revealed that ambidextrous children and adults both perform worse than left or right-handers on a range of skills, especially in math, memory retrieval, and logical reasoning.
Wow. I always associated ambidexterity with just general awesomeness.
And that's because you're a little bit ambidextrous.
Oh.
And you think that way about yourself, which is why, precisely why I wanted to do this, because you know we've had this long-standing thing where I have a theory that you are a closeted left-hander. Right. I have a lot of reasons for why
I write with my
that.
right hand.
But that's easily explained because you were trained as a child to write with your right hand, just like a lot of people.
But like if I drink from this, I'm gonna
look. There you go.
It over here.
Keep it on the left-hand side. You're using your left hand,
but I think it looks good over here.
You also, strangely, this blows my mind. You hold a microphone with your left hand. If you look at any pictures from us, like at VidCon on stage, I'm holding it like a right-hander. And Link, it's not for symmetry. It's because you're most comfortable.
So I can gesture with my right hand. It's like you know how I do when I have a microphone. I'm like, I can't gesture with the left hand. It's like, oh gosh.
But today, I am going to try to definitively prove, or at least I'm interested in just how left-handed you are, because I took this test that we're about to take at lefthandersday.com, and I found that I am 100% right-handed. Like, every single question was for a right-hander.
Okay.
Because I already know a few of them that you're going to answer left-handed just from experience.
So you're going to administer the test to me. Click the link in the description if you want to play along and discover your left-handedness along with me. That's your theory, at least.
Here's the first question. Do you consider yourself left-handed or right-handed?
Right-handed. Right with my right hand.
But I consider you left-handed, so maybe we should put both.
Just put right.
Okay. All right.
I don't consider myself ambidextrous.
You already said this. You write with your right hand. You use scissors with your right hand, apparently.
Hand, definitely.
Here's a bat, Link. Grab it with a hand. Grab it with a hand. Grab it with a hand. You grabbed it with both.
Well, I'm a right-handed batter.
Well, yeah, because you were trained to be. But if you had to hold that with one hand, a burglar's about to come in. Whoa, I got one hand.
The right hand.
Okay, all right. Right hand.
Right hand.
Eating with a spoon.
Right hand
for that.
You know, I hold the bowl with my left hand.
Holding a toothbrush. You brush your teeth.
Like this.
Okay.
With the right hand and a toothbrush. I use a toothbrush. Is that the question?
Brush your hair, quick.
Brush my hair.
Don't think about it. Brush it. Brush it.
Oh. I'm not actually going to brush my hair. I don't want to mess with it. But I brush my hair with my hands, and I use both hands equally. The left side of my head, I use my left hand.
That's not an option.
And my right side of my head, I use my right hand.
If you had to choose, which would it be?
If I had to choose?
Looks like the left hand to me. Really?
I don't know. I move the glasses with both hands.
Just be honest.
There's more hair on the right side.
Yep. You know what? So
I'll let you go left for that one if you really want to. I use my left hand.
Okay. Now, if you use a telescope, which eye do you look at the telescope?
The way to get the dominant eye is look through the Illuminati and then you come back, and it will left eye will automatically go to your dominant eye.
Okay.
Definitely, my left eye is
Left eye.
dominant. It is. If I were to bow and arrow it, it should be this way.
When you use a telephone, which
Oh.
ear do you hold your phone to? Watch
It's in my
this.
left pocket, left ear.
Okay, this blows my mind.
Is
because
this weird?
I cannot have a conversation with so if I had like an earmuff on my right ear for some reason and I had to have like a conversation with
Oh,
my
no.
mom on my phone, I wouldn't be able to hear her.
I can't align the ear hole with the
Yeah,
phone hole.
I feel
on the
totally
right side.
inept. Okay.
I've never done that, but I text with my left
Oh
hand.
gosh, really? You
Yes.
text with your left hand?
Yes.
See,
Because my phone's in my left hand.
that's not a question I can't even answer. I feel like I want to.
So I'll
though.
text like that.
There's
and then
no
if I
question
have to
about
use the other
microphones
hand-
or texting. Okay, what foot do you kick a ball with? Well, I personally know and was there and witnessed this that the only 2 goals you've ever scored in your soccer career were with your
left foot.
left foot.
I kick most of the time with my right foot, but I've only scored with my left
Yeah, the
foot.
successful foot is your left foot, so we're going with left foot.
Okay.
Fold your arms in front of you. Okay, the right arm is on
So
top.
right arm's on top. That means right-handed. Okay.
I think so. Start clapping your hands. Hey, look at that! That's a great show.
Good job.
It's kind
What-
of you're kind of on the side. I go like this. I hold the left hand.
If I'm
down.
gonna do a side, it's the right hand on top. That's right hand.
But you went straight like
It's
this.
right
You
hand.
kind
That
of
was-
did a Nutty Professor laugh, is what you started to do.
I did right handed.
Okay, right hand. Clasp your hands behind your back with one hand holding the other wrist. Which hand is doing the holding? The left hand, ladies and gentlemen.
Left hand for that one.
Okay.
Okay.
Which hand do you throw a ball with?
The right.
This is not. Listen.
And that's what it looks like. That's
What-
why I never throw a ball.
Which hand do you play cornhole with, though?
Either hand. If I'm on the right side of the board, I use my left hand. And
Just the other day in
I'll
my
dominate.
house, we played basketball. We did, believe it or not. We
played
played horse. And you shot the entire time with your left hand. You were like, I'm better with my left hand.
Well, that was
One of the reasons I wanted to do this.
That was as an advantage.
You play cornhole and you shoot basketball with left hand. I'm going with left hand. Which hand do you use to turn the pages of a book? Here's my famous book. My hair goes up. Self-published.
Look, this one's easy because.
You opened it with your left hand.
But then I turn the pages with my right hand.
Okay, right.
Well, what are you going to do? Reach all the way across? That's crazy.
If you have to hold the bat, well, you already said this. The left hand will the right hand is the one on the bottom because you're a right-handed batter.
No, the right hand is on top.
Yeah, it's on top, but when you go like this, it's on the bottom.
Oh.
So that's right hand. And finally, this is the most important question. Would you like to be registered for the Left Handers Club and receive our free monthly newsletter? Already a member, right?
No, I don't want any more newsletters.
Okay.
So, drum roll.
Submit your
for my
survey.
results.
How
you got
left-handed is linked?
You got 0%.
0. I got 0%.
All right.
Oh, the internet's kind of. Whoa! 35%. Oh, you have to be over 40% to be ambidextrous. Link, you are probably a right-hander.
I'm subidextrous.
But it didn't have a question about the microphone in here, so I'm going to say science is wrong in this case, and you're still left-handed.
Well, I'm 35% left-hander according to the test.
That's more than me.
Play along, link in the description if you want to. Don't if you don't. Just maybe your world will be rocked
Yes.
along with mine.
Now on to something that requires no left and or right hand power whatsoever.
It's time for the Airhead Bites Can't Stop, Won't Stop Challenge. Each week we compete against each other in a ridiculous physical challenge to see who can last the longest.
At the end of 4 weeks and 4 challenges, one of us will be declared the winner, and that person will get to sit on a beanbag with a bunny while wearing a blue tuxedo, eating bacon as his buddy tells him a bedtime story about how awesome he is in a British accent.
I hope I win that. Today's challenge is called Hold Yourself Closer, Tiny Dancer.
Here we are. Very flattering, as you can see. Okay, in this challenge, we're going to be spinning like ballerinas and pirouetting. We got to have our arms up like this.
You're still working that shape
Yes.
fit there, I see.
Yes. As you can see, I have. This is going to throw me off. My
Your
balance
balance.
is off because
Yeah.
I got more armpit hair on this side. Anyway, we're going to spin at the same pace, and the first man to leave his circle of trust loses.
Okay.
Why is this a circle of trust? Because I trust that I'm going to win. No, I don't.
Well, mine's a circle of trust
It's just a
that
circle.
I'm going to win.
It's just a circle.
You look great, by the way.
You do too.
You're keeping yourself up really well.
Not really well. Okay, here we go.
3, 2, 1, start.
We got to go at kind of the same rate to make sure we're. I have no sense of where the. I'm already looking down doesn't help. Oh God! I'm like making weird noises. I can't help myself.
Oh, I'm losing it. You gotta go faster, man.
Are we going to the same ring?
I feel like I'm going faster.
You're out.
Hey! What? I was like, go, 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 go. Whoa, I still can't. Now I'm a tapper. Still can't do anything.
Okay, Airheads Bites
Oh.
may have long-lasting flavor, but you don't have long-lasting ballerina ability like me. One more challenge next week.
Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and thanks to Airheads Bites for sponsoring this episode.
You know what time it is.
Hi, my name's Angela, and this is Leonard, and we're from Bowling Green, Ohio, and it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
Airheads Bites have the same tangy, bold fruit flavors and trio of Airheads, but are now in easy-to-eat bite-sized pieces. To find Airheads Bites in a store near you, click on the link in the description.
And click to the Good Mythical More. We're going to talk about left-handedness. My wife's got an interesting story.
Is she here?
Yes. Almost won.
Link R, Rhett aren't.
I aren't. You aren't?
I aren't. You are?
Well, I are. Because I is, but I ain't. And I did.
But I won't.
And you shouldn't.
Because I can.
Not. What else? Like, I'll high-five people with either hand. Like, there's no stopping me.
Really?
Like, if you want to high-five me, I can come at it from multiple angles.
You know, you have been doing a lot of high-fiving lately, I've noticed.